And more than a week after the devastating Bald Range wildfire swept through the Summerland area of BC, the majority of the community's 12,000 residents have been given permission to go back home. However, the wildfire risk is by no means gone. It still continues. CBC's Michelle Allen is following developments and joins us now from Vancouver. Michelle, what can you tell us about the state of things in the province right now?
Well, officials say that it's getting hotter and drier here every summer, which is making wildfires more and more explosive. There's 126 fires currently burning in BC as of this morning, and officials say lightning is responsible for most of them. Drought conditions are also making fighting the fires a challenge. 4 of these fires are considered major and burning out of control. The largest is the Pear Lake fire near the village of Clinton at over 1,600 square kilometers. There's also 2 fires in the Fraser Canyon and the Bald Range fire near Summerland. Here's what Emergency Management Minister Greene had to say this morning.
I wish that I could tell you that the wildfire season is over, but it isn't. Conditions across much of the province remain incredibly dry, and the risk of new fires starting is very real.
Officials also say there's significant smoke from the fires and that the particles in smoke can be hard on the lungs, especially for babies, older people, anyone with a chronic condition like asthma. Dr. Bonnie Henry says we don't fully know the long-term health impacts of smoke exposure and recommends avoiding smoke as much as possible. If it's smoky and you're outside, wear a respirator or stay inside when you can.
We heard in the update earlier today from provincial officials that some people are finally being allowed to return home, although it's done very slowly, phased in. What can you tell us about that?
Well, it's definitely been a stressful week for people from Summerland, but the whole community was forced to evacuate on August 7th because of the Bald Range wildfire. Today, most people in Summerland can finally go home, but not everyone will go home to find a home that is still standing. Officials think about 150 structures have been damaged or destroyed by the fire, and that's an initial estimate. They wouldn't answer questions about how many of those structures were homes. And there's still about 500 properties in Summerland under evacuation order. The rest are still on alert, so that means they have to be ready to leave at a moment's notice. The wildfire season is still far from over. Forest Minister Robbie Parmar says everyone in BC should prepare for wildfires by packing a go bag, being on alert, and knowing that fires can happen in any community at any time.
Wildfire season is certainly not over by any stretch yet. CBC's Michelle Allen in Vancouver. Thank you, Michelle.